feel real good right now. It's different when you can go to another level. You can align yourself, understand your past, your present, and your future. Open up your eyes, open up your eyes, open up your eyes.
Different kind of love for myself. It feel good, yeah, feel good, yeah. Had to make a change for the better, cause the pressure wasn't never gonna let up. Living excitement and enlightenment, heavy premonition like I'm psychic. Yeah, it feel good to be me. I made it out the hood and I'm free. Different kind of love for myself. It feel good, yeah, feel good, yeah. Had to make a change for the better, cause the pressure wasn't never gonna let up. Living excitement and enlightenment, heavy premonition like I'm psychic. It feel good to be me. I made it out the hood and I'm free. I bet you every dollar that I made, I had to sacrifice another moment, another memory, another enemy. And even every hour that I hated, I complained, and it was always daily. Had to miss the baby just to make it in the industry. Yeah, and nothing never what it seemed to be. Nah, and when you fighting hella energy, yeah, but when you carry the light, you pull them right about their misery. Yeah, you ain't from the hood, you ain't feeling me. Cause I was used to crawling like a centipede. Now I'm standing in the middle like a centerpiece. My neighborhood say it's good to be hearing me. Yeah, it feel good. I'm prepping every step just like I'm hiking in the hood. See me in the hoodie, you can call me Robin Hood. I finally met the enemy, I'm feeling like the wood. Cause you could be my dinner if you fiddle with my wood. Cause everything I've been through make me wish a nigga would. I got so many stories, I could probably write a book. I'm starting up a chapter like I get it out the mud. Anything with laughter, I'm the pastor and the plug. So you can get the gospel, hit the power in the hood. Dancing with the stars, you can spot me if you could. I open up your conscience cause the matrix is the plug. Different kind of love for myself. It feel good, yeah, it feel good, yeah. Had to make a change for the better, cause the pressure wasn't never gonna let up. Living excitement and enlightenment, heavy premonition like I'm psychic. Yeah, it feel good to be me. I made it out the hood and I'm free. Different kind of love for myself. It feel good, yeah, it feel good, yeah. Had to make a change for the better, cause the pressure wasn't never gonna let up. Living excitement and enlightenment, heavy premonition like I'm psychic. It feel good to be me. I made it out the hood and I'm free. I bet you every person that I met, I tried to put them on. I probably had to push my own dreams.
Yes. What's up? We live with Molyric once again on a Monday. Welcome here, y'all. Welcome. All my people, all my listeners, all my people that's watching. And if y'all playing this back, make sure you play this back. Hit the reset, all that. Make sure y'all comment. You know what I mean? Y'all need to comment, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, wherever it's at. You need to be commenting, okay? I need to see you in the building, okay? Say something. Anyway, welcome back to Live Molyric. We're out here on Vegas Hype Media with my homeboy, Quan59, running the boards. And I'm saying, and I got my co-host for tonight, which is DJ Amaz. What's up, DJ Amaz?
What's good? It's your man, DJ Amaz. I'm in the building.
Welcome back to the show.
No doubt.
Yeah, man, I had to bring you to the show because this been a long week. I was like, yo, I'm going to run it this way. And I got to call Maze up, dog. I need a co-host today. Like, I was emotional the whole week.
Yeah.
I literally was in a funk. Okay, the whole week. I was just not happy. I was snapping on everybody. You know, DMX is my favorite.
Rest in peace, X, man. Rest in peace, X. Definitely an icon. Definitely a legend. Shout out to Yonkers. Shout out to, everybody, man. X definitely influenced all genres of music.
Yeah. I mean, but a lot of people are starting to understand. I've been on X for a while, right? And everybody used to be like, why you so crazy over X? Y'all don't understand those sounds. Somebody to have that type of sound.
Yeah.
The
energy. I mean, it was crazy.
The energy, the sound, just him, period. He was hip hop.
Yeah.
Anything you would think about would be in a hip hop artist that you would want, he had.
He was an impeccable lyricist. Stage performance was off the chain. Definitely one of the greats, man. One of the legends. And, sad to see him go.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of people that was hitting me up like, yo, you gotta do an X tribute, I think y'all handled it for me. Cause like every radio station been playing X all up and down United States, everywhere, all around worldwide. Did you see the video where they put X on and everybody just went crazy?
Down in Orlando. I think
yes.
That was in Orlando. Yep.
I that right there is love. That's what I be talking about though. I be trying to get people to understand that legends like that, we don't get too many of them.
And they never die. I mean, he's going to live on in spirit, so.
And I love the way you put that, because I'm emotional as hell. You can tell me that all day. I've been crying ever since. Quan, don't we got a picture of X, man? We got to throw him up right quick. Let's throw X up on the screen. Show him some real love. Oh, you like, wait a minute. Do we gonna put X on the screen? Yes.
Dig
yes,
up that classic Woodstock. I think when he performed at Woodstock.
No, actually, no. What we doing
he
is
had a continent.
I got a picture in the email that I just wanted to see his picture. Yeah. Yeah, just a picture. You know, I wanted to play some stuff, but I don't want to get shut down. YouTube and Facebook be tripping. As soon as I play a video, and I'm playing a video today, so y'all better not trip. I'm gonna play it at the end of the show, so I ain't got no problems. Y'all not gonna be doing me today, okay? Me and my live
we gotta play
broadcast.
How's It Going Down for the ladies, though. We gotta play How's It Going Down.
I've been natural all week. I am feeling myself, baby. I didn't even know, like, you know, I found out men like more natural. They like natural women more.
Yeah.
Y'all like natural. I got so many compliments on my natural hair.
Yeah. And we like natural eyelashes too. I don't know who told these women
Here we go, talking about the lashes.
we like the fake eyelashes. I don't know who told y'all that, but
let me tell you something about us and our lashes,
that's
okay? Let us have our lashes.
That's not it.
Let us have our lashes, okay? Y'all can take away everything else. Y'all ain't taking my lashes. Heck, you know, I can't even see without them. It helps me block the sun.
Nah.
What else y'all don't like? Because last week we had What Women Want Part 2. So we had the ladies on here and stuff like that. Where was you at? Where was your antennas? You should have called in and said something since you got so much to say about what ladies, which y'all don't like. You don't like lashes and stuff. I wish you would have called in. You was scared, weren't you?
Nah. You know, I wanted to let y'all have y'all moment.
He
you
was
know?
scared. Said it. What else? You know, that's why we on there. What else? Oh, there you go. DMX X gonna give it to you. Listen, before we go forward with the show, I do want to give a special tribute to DMX. I want all y'all out there, if you watching the show right now, just have like at least just like a moment of silence for my favorite rapper. I got 3: Tupac, DMX, and Nas. Okay, those are my top 3 rappers, favorite rappers. 1 is gone, 2 has just left. I got 1 left, which is Nas. So yo, let's have a moment of silence for my favorite rapper, DMX, y'all. X is in the air, y'all. And you definitely will be remembered forever. We ain't never gonna forget about you. Ever. Oh, man. And speaking of DMX, hey, did you see Cameron go off about Jack sharing his stuff, saying, yo, you can't, X don't mess with you like that. Okay, so it was on the Shade Room.
On Derek Jackson's Instagram.
Yes. And did you see him snap back?
Nah, I didn't see the snapback. Tell us about the snapback.
Hold on, y'all. Let me read it. I got to bring it up. So Jack snapped back. I'm sitting there cracking up. So if y'all don't know, let me catch y'all up. So basically, Cameron shared on his page, he said, this blank been low since he got, okay, so I guess Jack shared DMX, photo. I guess he felt like he was trying to get some sympathy. Everybody's sharing X photos. So I don't know what was the big deal, but Cameron just came in and just went in on him. He said, it's been low, this blank been low since he got caught cheating. Now he want to resurface with this post. I know and knew X personally. He don't blank with your kind, homie. Don't try and use the sympathy card. Blank, F out of here. Figure out how to lie, trick more women, and hit on blank in your own blank clout chasing. Okay, so that's what Cameron put up on his post. Okay, so Shade Room shared it. It was funny. Everybody's laughing at it, but at the same time, I'm still emotional. Don't y'all talk about DMX and no type of out of content, okay? I'm about ready to go off on everybody. So Jax wasn't having it. He tired of all the shots, right? Yeah. He snapped back on Cameron. Didn't know. And this what Jax said. Big homie, you acting like I cheated on you. This ain't the type of event to use your voice, your hurt feelings about me. Respect this brother legacy and his family and more than you're doing right now. So who do you think is wrong? Because I want to know. I mean, don't he got a right to share his stuff too? If he's a fan, okay, so he can't share his stuff because he cheated on his wife.
Well, you gotta understand.
He can't share X. X getting love from everybody.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Strippers love him. Crackheads love him. Why can't nobody share? Listen, the man cheated on his wife. He's a fraud. Okay, but he can't share.
He's been a fraud though. Derek Jackson's been a fraud.
This is what I'm saying. If you stupid enough to just go off what some random man is online saying anyway, you dumb anyway.
I agree.
I mean, they don't have all the answers, baby. I mean, they may have like some little quotes that may work and stuff like that, but they don't have all the answers. If you stupid enough to just been sitting there listening to him, letting him guide your life anyway, you stupid. You dumb. Because you supposed to guide your own life.
I agree.
You hear what I'm saying? You pick up your books, your information, you grab the information that you need to go forward with life, but you don't just focus in on one person and be like, oh, this is my savior. I'm going to listen to everything he says. That's stupid.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels.
So yeah, that was crazy, man. The beef has been real. Okay. Now, it's a lot of stuff going on, but I gotta get to you because now that you're back on the show, we had you on the show last time. It was great. You know, we had the bar spitting after the work. You know, after we shut down, we had Quan turned on the beat. You had somebody call in.
Shout out to Dame the Great, man.
Dame
Chester,
the Great.
PA, what up, man?
Yeah. When he coming out here? You gotta get him out here. We gotta get him on the show.
We'll set that up. We'll make sure. He's actually coming out here in like 2 weeks. So.
Okay, because I want to do the freestyle thing. I've been talking to Quan about that for the longest. Right. I want to do the live freestyle thing we put on the beat.
We can get the cipher. I'll bring the turntables in. We could do that. We could do it right.
Oh, you want to bring the turntable? This is exciting, y'all. Y'all see this unraveling right before y'all face.
We can make it official.
I like it. I love it.
We can make a cipher. We can really do this.
Speaking of the turntables, now, I've been seeing you out doing your thing. So how's your promotion going with Vegas and all that?
Shout out to the Amnesia group. My partners in crime, Trey and Chuck Murdoch and Smoke. You know, we at the Artisan every Thursday. So make sure you come through. It's definitely a movie. So it's been going good, but also been working on some mixtapes, some studio projects. Shout out to Quote 314, working on this mixtape with Angela Richardson, and also working on Dame the Great's tape and working on Nate Vick's tape. So a few artists. Big shout out to Eddie Fuse, one of my guys. I saw you just dropped your mixtape. So, you know, just definitely doing some things.
I see you out here working. Make sure y'all spend that Cartier how I'm living.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out message. But yeah, I love it. You are definitely in the mix of everything right now.
Trying to.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me get my homeboy back on the show. So what's the hardest part about like being in these clubs though? Like getting people to really come out. Like what do you in like the promotion with social media?
Vegas is a whole different market.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not, you know, like other cities where, you know, you just go to radio or, you know, go to TV, or you really got to get in those streets. And also we're on the strip. So, you know, we have to make sure we target the tourists, you know, make sure you target the demographic that you want, because, you know, you want to make sure that your parties are not only successful, but they're financially successful too.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
I done had plenty of parties and plenty of days where I done threw some parties and went all the way in and ain't came out with no profit.
Mm-hmm.
Just had some fun and invited some people out and some great pictures. And so a lot of times I go into parties like that now. Like a lot of people ask me like, why you ain't through no more parties yet? Because COVID hit and it scared the crap out of me and I got PTSD. I am not gonna keep spending all my money on all that crap. No. But look, I got an artist that I want to check out too. If you cool with that, can we check out an artist?
Yeah.
All right. So look, I got an artist that I want to bring in on a Skype. He been in Vegas. You know, he was in Vegas. He was on the Man's World podcast. And then he's here Monday today. So we're gonna bring him in, check him out, talk about that. And then I also want to talk about Black Rob and figure out what's going on with that, because I'm still confused about that. Like, what is going on with Black Rob? So let me go ahead and bring my people on. Flawless the Don. Are you still there? There you go. He's still in there. Turn your mic on. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. All right, welcome to the show. I know he like, I ain't waiting long enough. Hey, man, welcome to the show. So listen.
Appreciate you for having me.
Oh yeah. You already know. We talked a long time ago about this. I thought you forgot. Ding ding. We ain't gonna talk about that because you was in Vegas. I'm gonna give you a pass. You wanna know why? Because a lot of people come to Vegas and they try these edibles, or they go to like the dispensaries and stuff like that, and they forget that they just got off a flight and they still got to deal with jet lag, and then they go right to the dispensaries and they start taking. Not saying you did it. I'm just saying what everybody else usually do, and they end up comatose for at least 2 days, and they be like, "Man, I wanted to experience more stuff in Vegas, but I was high." How was your Vegas trip, man?
Vegas was fun, man. I enjoyed myself. We did a lot. Not everything, but we did a lot. The weed was there for sure, so that was exciting. In Houston, you don't have those type of, that type of leeway. So
they don't have dispensaries in Houston. They don't have dispensaries. They don't have dispensaries in Houston.
CBD probably. But
that's on the way.
That's not what I'm.
That's crazy. That's a
it's not
$1 billion.
legal here. So.
That's why everybody be coming straight here and going right to. They like, we can go to a store and pick weed out, bro. Let's go there.
Exactly.
420 coming up. I said, because 420 coming up too, so I guess you had your early 420. So,
Had to.
So look, I checked out your video, and now we're gonna check out your video too. You had some friends with you today. Who was your people?
That I was out in Vegas with.
Yeah, because you know I went through your Instagram. You know I'm watching you. Don't act like, hey, artists, for y'all to know, like, if y'all come on my show, if I start tuning in to y'all, I'll be watching you. I might not like it. I might not say nothing sometimes because I be too busy, but I am a lurker. I will watch your stuff if it's interesting. So I was watching your stuff for a minute. It was interesting. You was doing all type of stuff in Vegas. But it was some people with you. Did they come with you? Or did you just make friends out here?
Nah, I mean, I met some people out there too, but we came as a family. We came out there as a unit, pretty much to take over the city, and I think we did a pretty good job at that. You know, made our mark on Vegas, and it made us on us. So it was fun. But my family was with me, so that's always a blessing in itself.
To have
you
your
don't
family
want to go anywhere and go alone.
Yeah, I don't like going nowhere by myself no more. Not in 2021 and all the kind of crazy stuff kicking off. So look, tell me how long you've been doing music. How long has it been the process for you actually being a independent artist?
As far as actually working as an independent artist, I say about 5 years, 5 good years.
You say 5
I've been
good.
writing music.
What do 5 good years mean? I mean, like, I wasn't really an artist, but I just got serious around 5 years ago.
Yeah, no, it was always pretty serious for me. When I first heard myself recorded and it came back through the speakers, I just started crying. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we had worked for. We started cutting records in the back of my grandma's house off of a karaoke mic.
Oh,
so,
wow.
You know, to go from that to a studio, it was kind of like, whoa, you know. So the process has been enlightening for sure. But in the last 5 years, I say it's been pretty serious. Just like traveling and then doing the music, and it's taking me places that I've never been before. So, yeah, about 5 years.
Meeting all these different people. You know what I'm saying? DJ Amaz, did you ain't go to none? You should have went to one of DJ Amaz parties. They be cracking. They got stuff going on all through the week. Oh, I was supposed to tell you about it.
Man, I didn't know nothing about it. I was trying to figure it out, but you know, it's easier said than done.
Yeah, we had it was pretty live at the Artisan this weekend.
Yeah, y'all got it going on. Y'all got the hookah and stuff. All everybody come here. Everybody be drinking smoking the hookah now. I didn't even know what hookah was when I got here. I'm like, what the hookah? What is hookah?
Yeah, that's major.
So look, we're gonna check out your video. Enough with the chit chat about Vegas. We gonna check out your music and see what we think about what we about to watch. All right. So you got a DJ on here with me. We're gonna check this out. We're gonna premiere it. We're gonna check it out and see what we think about your video. So here it is. Quan, you got it ready? Bet. All right. Let's load it up. Why don't you introduce your video? This is the video you sent me in the inbox with the young lady singing Foreplay. So introduce that right quick.
Foreplay from Commitment, hosted by DJ Hollygrove. Out now, streaming everywhere. Flawless the Don featuring Royal Oni. ONI. Make sure y'all follow my feature, man. The video is doing numbers right now. YouTube it, Flawless THADON. Foreplay. Shot on Galveston Beach.
Okay.
Texas shit. Fuck with that.
You make a move. I've got nothing to lose, even more so to prove. I'm drinking, lost in the groove, feeling this lick, hope you're feeling it too. Yes, liquor to drinking, then I guess we move from the bar to the dance Hey.
If one night I've got with you, I'm hoping that you make a move. I'm lost in the groove, feeling it too. Hope I feel it with you.
So put your hips on me. Girl, kiss on me. Do the things that I like, and I like what you do when your lips on me. Bring sand on the beach. Got bucks putting freaks to a Greek. Passport stamp going far, reach deep. Wide, low, back it up, beep, beep. I know it get wet, real wet, leak, leak. Feel the vibe getting high on the grind all week. Know I'm back from the grind, trying to grind in the sheets. Tapping in with your mind, give me my note, teeth. All this stress, let me put it on you. Taking off just to put it on you. Ain't too much that I really won't do. This is what I won't do, you really want to. Back it up and wine. Back it up and wine on me. Back it up and wine. Back it up and wine on me. I wanna have a good time.
Then take your time with me. Show me a good time. Then take your time with me. I ain't never met no kind of guy that genuinely seemed like my type. You've got something special that I find. You got me feeling, baby, don't you ever leave me. If one night I've got with you, I'm hoping that you make a move. I'm lost in the groove, feeling it too. Hope I feel it with you.
So put your hips on me. Girl, kiss on me. Do the things that I like, and I like what you do when your lips on me.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. That's official. I like the concept.
Okay. Like, I'm sitting over here like I'm trying to like keep up with people commenting and stuff, but then okay. I'm gonna tell you why I was in a group. You y'all see me amazing. You see me over here.
Yeah,
I feel like
I saw you. You
I
and your
thought I was
dad.
on the beach too. I was like,
We
hey,
took it there.
I'm on the beach too. I feel like, did it give me like a Miami vibe?
Yeah, it's definitely a summer record, man. So it's a
Yes.
good, feel good record. When you're chilling with your lady, or chilling with, with the ladies, and it's a good record, man. You
Thank
put your time into it, man. We could tell.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man. I take the craft very seriously. It sounds like you from the East Coast, so I know that you respect the game too,
Oh,
if
yeah.
that's true. So I just try to stay true to form,
Who did the
push the
arrangement?
limits when I can. So
Who arranged the record?
say it again.
Who arranged the record?
It's produced by Legion Beats, but everything is me.
Okay.
From the chorus to the lyrics, I wrote that song. So
Okay.
I'm excited about the whole look. Cause baby, I was up in there like this. You want your book to me. Put me on as you gotta remix it and send me the I'm coming in at the end. Yo, we should girl Mo. Now let me
that energy. I need that energy. I might just do that. But it's weird to see your own videos. Like I haven't watched that video in its entirety, so to watch that with y'all was kind of dope. I remember shooting it and all of the back and forth with everybody on the beach. It was crazy, man. So I'm glad that it came out like that. I'm glad that y'all received it like that.
And nobody ever know like when you shooting a video, like what really you go through behind the scenes.
Nah.
Like when stuff malfunction
Like,
and
for
stuff.
real.
Like when y'all was holding that smoke. I know people that smoke probably was going to people's eye.
Right.
Now, look, and we only had like one shot to do it, so that's like the end of the whole scenario. It was crazy.
And
But yeah, the beach.
Artists spend a lot of money on their dang on craft, man. Y'all gotta respect it. They be spending money on. You gotta buy. You gotta pay for your
permits,
video to get shot.
video.
The permits, the videos, the girls.
The
Sometimes,
models, yeah.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, but
Getting everybody.
it came out good
Crazy.
though.
Yeah, I think it did too. I like seeing that. That was pretty dope. Thank y'all.
You're welcome. So now we all done checked out your video. We gonna make sure everybody look at it and see if we like it, and comment and share it. Like that's what it is all about. Premiering people videos on here sometimes and just checking it out and letting everybody understand and see, the different crafts and the way the backgrounds of people. Everybody got something different. The reason I like your song is you ain't had no guns in there.
Oh man, it
You
was
wanna talk-
refreshing.
He wasn't talking about killing
Yeah.
nobody. He on that. He on that. Let's get that
Or
grown and sexy.
some grown man music, you know.
Yeah. And that's what we need. Y'all got to stop being so scared to make grown and sexy music. We ain't got to kill each other all the time in the music.
Now, I know you got some chopped and screw records. I know you got some chopped and screw records.
Yeah, for sure. The DJ that hosted this project that Foreplay is from, Commitment, that's what he does.
He from the Chop Shop?
Houston,
From,
Chop Stars.
Chop Stars.
He's part of the Chop Stars of Houston. He's a coalition DJ as well, DJ Holly Grove. If y'all ever in Houston, ever in, Holly Grove, Louisiana, make sure y'all tap in. He's well known down here in the South.
No doubt.
Okay. Because I'm coming down to the South and I want some Southern cooking. People need to learn how to cook vegetarian food for me, though, in the Southern way. I'm hungry.
Well, that's a new thing.
Quan over here eating. That's why I'm hungry. I'm sitting over here like, why am I so
tearing
hungry?
Tearing that food up, man.
He over here is bashing.
Nah.
Can you cook?
Yeah, I do my thing for sure. For sure. I'm just kind of new on the workout thing. Like that video that we just played, Foreplay, that made me hit the gym heavy. You know what I mean? That's probably why I haven't watched that video in its entirety. So, you critiquing
yourself right now, watching your own video.
Yeah.
He's over there watching the before picture in real life.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, them love handles and shit, they gotta go. So I just been eating, fish, like beans, everything. Everything has been real lean lately. So
now you gotta do another video. You gonna have to come back.
Yeah, exactly. Show them what I've been working with.
Gucci didn't care. He get on there a bit. Listen, let me tell you something. This is what I hate and why I'm jealous of all y'all men.
Here we go.
I'm jealous because y'all can go be artists and y'all can have the biggest bellies. You know what I mean?
Dad bods are in though.
Y'all can look any type of way and girls will like it and they will still buy y'all records. Now, as a female, you gotta look like Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj in order to be somebody.
Hold on. Females have it easy. All right. So first off, with men, if we ugly, if we pop, we popped. That's it. Females, they got the whole little bodies, the shapewear, and put all that in there. You know what I mean? They get, they could do the makeup. Nah, if we pop, we pop.
Hey, Quan said dudes be wearing it too.
For real, I'm on Instagram and I see this ad for one of those dude things, but the women be doing it.
Did you
her
order
body
it?
this shit. No, I don't. I start eating salmon.
Okay, you over there eating good. Got me hungry. All right. I don't know. My stomach over here growling. I'm trying to do this show. I'm like, damn, why am I hungry? I just direct my attention. Hey, Flawless, you ain't look bad at all. Like, let me tell you something about women, okay? I'm gonna ease your mind right quick. So you was looking at the love handles and stuff like that. But women, we don't care about none of that. It's good to have muscles and all that stuff, but women be liking meat. You know what I mean? Women be like, oh, Quan shaking his head like I'm over here lying. You
lies, man.
Flawless, don't let her lie to you, bro.
Man. Don't believe that, yo.
I get, I didn't got compliments on both sides of the spectrum, so it's a personal thing.
All right, so you gonna upload some new ab photos? I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna stalk your page because you said that you've been eating right, so now I want to see the difference. Challenge.
Yeah. Oh man, I lost my iPhone messing with Vegas. If I find my phone,
that's a good one.
Find my phone.
That was a good one.
If I find my phone,
it gotta be an iPhone. We can't take pictures with an Android.
But I'm on the Android now. My iPhone is lost. I'm so sad about that. But if it pops up, Vegas was a great ass trip. I swear.
So y'all, if anybody watching this show, y'all find Flawless phone, please just send it to me. I will help him out. We got to get him his phone so he can take the pictures of his abs. I completely messed up my phone.
So bad.
Look, Flawless, look. You got me before we even got on this show, I was cracking up at you. You be having me laughing. He told me I had to look at my abs again. I'm still it's just funny to see a male conscious, self-conscious. Cause y'all don't act like y'all got any, y'all not self-conscious at all. Y'all don't act like that.
Men don't care until we work out and see.
Yeah.
Then you care about what you look like.
Yeah,
we
facts.
don't care at the time.
So that's what it is.
Because I feel my abs for the first time in 6 years. I saw them in the mirror. I'm like, yo.
Okay.
And that made me want to work out even more.
So it's motivational.
He feels me.
Oh, okay. All right. I like how everybody's stepping into this fitness journey and stuff like that. DJ Maze over there like, yeah, so
Yeah. It's a 6-pack under this keg somewhere, man. You know. It's all good. My shoulders are straight. You know what I mean?
That's funny because I've been training with some ninjas lately, so I know it's a process. Matter of fact, they're gonna be coming on the show on the 26th, Naked Athletics. So I'm gonna be bringing my homeboys on the show. Y'all gonna get to meet the ninjas. These dudes be bench pressing 700 pounds and stuff. I don't know what's wrong with them. I've watched it. I watched it today. Something's wrong with them. But yeah, man, like just keep rolling, man. I'm just telling you, y'all got it easy. You ain't got to worry about having a 6-pack to come on out. You can still bubble. You look, Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? And Gucci. I don't know. What's the name they have? Jeezy didn't have a 6-pack when he first started either. None of them. Nobody.
He did. But everybody is making the switch. It's just like you mentioned vegan food earlier. Like vegan food to me is new. I haven't heard about too many people going vegan until just recently. So everything is moving towards health.
And I like that because
especially with the COVID.
Health is wealth.
Because he bring up a great topic, because we're gonna be tackling that too next week, because the next week is 420, and then we're getting into health. My homeboy Yaki is coming here from out of town, and he's doing a seminar on healing.
Okay.
And natural herbs and things like that, things you can heal yourself with. And he's healed people for cancer, from AIDS, from all type of stuff. He's just healing people from all over the world. And now he's gonna be here in Vegas this week. He's gonna be here on Saturday. So I'm so excited about him being here. I'm looking forward to it. To attending the seminar. Make sure y'all go online, and I'll be sharing those links too. So if y'all want to participate, y'all want to come out, find out about some healing. If y'all been taking wrong medicines and prescriptions and ain't nothing working, you might want to come to this seminar with Yaki. Okay, Yaki Awaken. I'm gonna send y'all. Make sure everybody understand and know when that's gonna happen. DJ Maze, I'm gonna invite you too. You need to come out.
I'm gonna be there.
I'm all about educating people. I don't want to know all the information myself. I want y'all to know about it too. I want all my friends to live. You know what I mean? And that's what we got to do. Do you think if DMX... No, I ain't going to even say that. I was going to say...
Go there. Let's talk about it.
Scenario. DMX is a touchy scenario because we know what it's from.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just unexpected. It's unexpected that it happened like that because he just was resurfacing. So it's kind of sad. Like, damn, D. Like...
But
I thought that he was clean. And then it comes back that he was, still using and shit. So it's like, damn, But it's after all these years, it didn't come up to you.
It's also like who you keep in your circle too, man. I mean, that was the thing that really got me because, as you said, he was on his way to coming back. He was booking shows, and there was pics of him, in the studio. But I mean, I guess if you want it, you're going to get it. But I wish he had more. I wish he had more people around him that, could have probably helped the situation.
Exactly. I hear exactly where you're coming from, and it be your own people.
Man,
I've learned that from experience. Like it's the people around you that just leech off you.
Yep.
Like he gonna get it, so why stop him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because somebody was giving it to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he getting it from somebody, y'all.
Somebody served.
And I'm pretty sure it's somebody close that knows him. Y'all should have been like, no, D, you got a career, bro, and we want to see you live. Nah, I ain't serving you. Because obviously, was it bad? Did you smoke something bad? Or was it just enough on your heart? You know what I mean? Like, y'all, I'm going to be so jacked up for next couple weeks, y'all. It's going to be so hard for me to get over this. It's been hard. You can ask my whole family. Everybody that know me know how much of a big fan I was with DMX. And it just tore me apart. So I want more men to be... It's like, why are we losing everybody? Why do we lose so many artists? Why is Prince gone? Michael Jackson, Pimp C, all from drugs?
Yeah.
I miss the drugs. Literally, it's either they take too much of it. I mean, what was it, Juice WRLD?
Yeah. Yeah.
They all of them.
I think it's a part of it. You know what I mean? As bad as any artist want it, I think it's a part of it, especially with coping. Like look at NBA YoungBoy and what he's going through with his whole jail stints. He's reminding me of like a younger Gucci man.
Yep.
And I don't know if the boy do anything aside from weed, but just the path that he's on. You can kind of see like some people are coping differently with the stardom. And I don't know what it is. I mean, Wayne is one of my favorite artists of all times, but I know something wrong with Wayne.
I mean,
know something wrong with
it's
Wayne.
even before you even get to the stardom. I mean, just the stress. I mean, just from being in the nightlife industry, you know, that's hard enough on your body as it is. And like you said, some people don't cope with it. Some people don't think that okay, go to the gym or go walk around the block or pick up a hobby or something. And some people just figure I'm gonna pick up something else. You know.
And you know another thing that trigger.
Go ahead.
Another thing that triggers things like that, I think, is the lack of sleep too. Cause I've been to a point where I have had a lack of sleep and my chest was like tight, and I'm like, I'm having something wrong. Take me to the hospital. I went to sleep and I was good.
Yeah, stress. Yeah.
So I think not having sleep makes stress even worse, and I think that's bad on all of our bodies, especially when you get older. You can't be doing that and smoking crack
and
too.
people have this stupid saying like, I'll sleep when I'm dead, or I don't need to sleep, or whatever. And it's like sleep is one of the most important things to your body besides food and water.
Yep.
Yes.
You have to sleep.
You gotta sleep. With the revibe on your shirt right now.
Real.
Yeah.
You'll crash. I've crashed. Just like being in the studio, I've really just literally crashed because my body needed to sleep. Like if you don't supply it, your body gonna take it.
It's gonna take it
at a scenario you won't even see.
So when
I went to sleep drive.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever fell asleep behind the wheel?
Yes, unfortunately, I have. Yep.
I've done it twice, and God was with me.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they didn't sue me. I begged them. I was like, please, hey, look. I was like, look, I got kids. I didn't fell asleep. It was raining. I was on the highway. It kept stopping and going. I just felt. I clocked out, baby. And that was the scariest thing ever because you never know, like, if you're going to make it out of that situation. You can wake up in a ditch or wake up or don't wake up. I know a lot of my friends that didn't wake up, you know, from being in a car and either falling asleep.
You kill somebody else and you're perfectly fine.
Right.
Man.
So sleep is...
When I got back in town.
Yeah. And that's...
Killed a 6-year-old kid.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Yeah, so I got back in Houston this morning, and on the way from the airport to the house, a guy ran the red light and ended up killing the kid, 5-6-year-old kid.
Oh my God.
And
wow.
The video circling on TV now, so you know they showing the guy with his hands all on his face, but the parents are upset, so he's getting punched on camera because they distraught about their kid.
Yeah,
and I understand that. I understand that.
It's that's why it's very important that everybody really pay attention and slow down. Cause like, you know what? It's been times where I was in a rush and I hit, like, everything was trying to slow me down. It was like cars hopping in front of me and I'm like, no, I'm boom, boom, boom. And then it's like, I'm rushing and I'm like, boom, here come the light, red, boom. Why would you be red right now? No. And it's like stuff steady slowing me down. But then like, I will ride past, like maybe going in my same path. It'd be like maybe 10 minutes later, I would see a whole accident that happened.
Yeah, and that could have been
and
you.
It could have. Okay. So what? So sometimes you are. I feel like sometimes you are exactly where you're supposed to be at your exact moment every time you're there, because I have so many times where I've been slowed down and I was rushing and I rolled past an accident, and it was right on the way to the same place. And what if that was me speeding? You know what I mean? That's why I pray every day, man. I pray when I wake up in the morning. I pray. I hope everybody that's watching this podcast understand how big and how important prayer is, because y'all, we are in the last days of the reckoning. And when I say last days, I'm saying there's a cycle going right now. Things are turning around, and the last should be first, of course. But there is still a big war going on the other side. So, you know, what we don't see in the dimensions of what's happening right now, this war, the spiritual war that's happening, we don't see that. But it's really happening. That's why a lot of people are being affected by it. A lot of people are passing. Now, I really, really can't wait to talk about this next week, because we're going to talk about that 144. Because I want to know where they got that number from. You know what I mean? 1,444 people. And I'm the only people that's going to make it, like, through the rapture is what somebody told me. I was asking questions about the rapture. I'm like, are we in the rapture? And they were like, yeah, this is the rapture. And I'm like, so was the coronavirus? So is the people that's left? Did we? You know what I mean? I'm serious. I've been asking questions about that because I really believe that what's happening right now is it's transforming. Like the world is transforming. It's a big shift that's happening. And we losing a lot of people. You know what I mean? And so like right now, it's important to just stay just all the way grounded and stay away from crap. You know what I mean? Anything that you can avoid, just avoid it. Like fights. I always tell my family and my people, even when I'm out with my man, look, if dude step on your feet, let him. I would rather you have a print on your shoe than not make it home because ain't nobody fighting no more.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody fights. Don't never underestimate what somebody has. The scariest ones would be the one that'll shoot first. You see what I'm saying? And this is what y'all gotta understand, that when y'all getting riled up and y'all ready to have a fight and you ready to keep arguing with somebody, it's not worth it, baby. What you gonna leave this person and never see him again? Why die over it? So I tell my man every time we going out, baby, look, if we get into a fight, let's make it home. I mean, if we get into an argument, cut it. Let's go. I would rather leave. You ain't got to worry about looking like no punk to me at all. I want to make it home.
That's real.
You hear what I'm saying? Don't prove to me that you're strong. Don't prove to me that you're masculine. That's not the time right now. We got kids. We got to get to the house. So it ain't got nothing to do with that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but as a man, it's like an internal pride.
Yeah.
So I like, since we speaking about, the dead, Nipsey Hussle had one of the best mind states behind it.
Yeah.
Like how we react to disrespected has to kind of change.
Yeah.
Because as a community that I'm in, disrespect isn't taken lightly.
Right.
So once you disrespect, you got to stand on that. Like you want to disrespect me, make sure you stand on that.
But why we gotta die over it? Like what you see what I'm saying? Okay, you disrespecting me, I don't mess with you. Nigga, we ain't rocking no more. Just it. Why do somebody gotta die over the fact that, okay, I was disrespected? Let's talk about it. You disrespected me. I don't rock with you no more.
Yeah.
We the only why we gotta be the culture to do that?
Well,
it made me want to quit rapping.
Most.
I'm
sure it happens, but
no, I'm serious. I be so like sometimes I don't be wanting to put no type of hip hop out until hip hop change. You know what I'm saying? But then I have to make music that people want to buy because that's what's going on.
Well, no, let's talk about that. I got to interject there. First off, a lot of stuff that's coming out now ain't hip hop. All right, if we want to go back to the elements of hip hop was very positive. Okay. You know, it was very uplifting and it was for the community. It was the voice of the people. You know, a lot of stuff now. You know, that the bastardization of hip hop. Let's call it what it really is. All this stuff talking about drugs and mumble rap. I mean, if you, I ain't going to get too deep on that, but you know, let's look at one of my favorite records by EPMD, Crossover. Mm-hmm. That record was ahead of its time. Right. You know, that record, unfortunately, it depicted, it spoke on a lot of things that are going on today. You know, if you look at, everything going back, Sugar Hill Gang, Africa Bambaataa. I mean, I'm not saying we didn't have our gutter stuff, but even in the midst of the gutter stuff, it was tactfully, it was packaged different.
We had a core to hip hop.
You know, and then, all the sucker shit that's going on now, man, that's just, we gotta stop condoning it. Right. I mean, and I'm not even going to get into the emasculization of the male, particularly certain demographics, I mean, we're going to go there too at one point, but people need to hear this. Like, hip hop was never meant to be what it is now, and now it's just, go ahead.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off like that, but I think social media played a part in that happening.
It started before that, though.
True.
Yeah, I mean, let's go ahead.
You could say that. You could say that, but just in my standpoint, from what I've seen, people want that spotlight on them, so they're gonna do whatever it takes to stay in that spotlight. So when Young Thug came out with the whole dress scenario, yeah, he might have been in the streets, but now I'm putting on a dress to showcase, like, why he wearing that dress? Like, what's wrong with this dude? And why he wearing this dress talking about all this gangster stuff with all these ARs and Mac 90s and stuff like that? Like, it's crazy to see.
Right.
Like, it was weird to see Young Thug. The first time you seen Young Thug in a dress talking about gangster shit, like it was just like, why? Like, where is the
It didn't now
story behind it?
it's then got to the point
Brought me-
where Lil Nas is sliding down a pole to hell and twerking on the devil. That's how we got to that now.
But you gotta look at too what's driving that. I mean, you know, you gotta look at that. Like, you gotta understand, corporate America has their dirty hands in a lot of things.
Yeah.
People can be bought now. Let's call a spade a spade.
Be real.
You know, I mean, we could talk about Pharrell when he was on the cover of GQ magazine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's sad that, you know, people will do strange things for money, you know, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's also, it stems back to a lot of things. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, your morals shouldn't be compromised by anything, you know, and I can't speak on what goes on in the guy's head, or, you know, whether it was Thug or whether it was Pharrell or whether it was Lil Nas X. You know, I can't speak on their mental. I'm not in their head. But there's definitely some deeply rooted things that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, we got to bring back our men, you know, just straight up.
I just don't like that my son is like had to see that. Like, I don't like that. Like, I was like, they're into hip hop. They like Lil Nas too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This
he makes
is
good
a
music.
holiday. And
He
you know what I'm saying?
makes good music.
He made good music, but then you had to go there. You knew it's like, when does it stop? Like,
That's also, as parents, as mentors, as old heads, you know, whatever, you know, you're senior, we got to have those conversations. Like, you know, like my girlfriend has a daughter. She's 16 years old, you know, and, you know, I don't care how she feels. I don't care about her feelings. You know, my thing is, if you're grown enough to watch that on TV, you better understand what that is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or there's certain things I don't let or I discourage them from watching in the house. You know, because as a man, you know, you got to protect not only your family physically,
yeah,
economically, and mentally.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so
like that.
That's just part of being a man. So, and unfortunately, you know, if we look at a lot of households, primarily Black and brown households,
Mm-hmm.
that male component is missing.
Yeah.
And if you want to take over, if you look back in history, if you want to take over any group of people, any society, what's the first thing you do? Remove the alpha male and scramble the languages.
Yep.
You can look at any history book. That's how they conquered any group of people. So I'm not going to get too deep on that, but
no, you did. Listen, we're gonna get deep next week about this. So, cause y'all might have to bring you back. Cause look, I gotta hit up my homeboy Sober Junkie. I hope he come on the show
Sober
next
Junkie.
week. Yeah, cause he cured himself from drugs through cannabis. Yeah, so I wanted him to tell his story.
And he has a strong mind then too.
Yeah, I want to bring him on the show. Hopefully he free, but that's deep. That's real deep. And you know what I like about y'all brothers. I love when y'all can get deep with me, because y'all know I have my moments where I just boom, but I be wanting to talk about some real stuff a lot of times. You know what I mean? Because that's what be troubling me in my heart about, one, where hip hop is going, and two, our culture and how it's dying.
And we all play a part in that. I mean, you know, like the DJs. I mean, you know, we got choices of records we could spin.
That's true.
You know,
but if they asking for the record,
media personnel, we got choices of who you could put on your platform.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we all have, you know, a social obligation. You know, we all have the right to refuse. You know, but you know, it's how you handle the situation, it's how you position it, and it's, you know, are you easily bought? What's your price?
Right.
You know,
because it's more than money now. They taking your soul, your body, your butt. They want everything in the industry now. Listen, baby, you ain't getting nothing from me. Y'all might well just go ahead and just kick me out, because I'm going to say what I want to say, do what I want to do, put out what I want to put out. I'm not going for it. I
think that's why being independent is so key. You don't have to listen to a label or, you know, the higher ups. You can make music how you want to.
Yeah,
in the
I
same
like
aspect, I think Gucci got some leeway, but for the most part, hip hop is supposed to be influential. It's supposed to tell a story.
Yeah.
That's how I move about it anyway. So I feel you on that, DJ Amaz. We've moved away from that, and it's become more of like bubblegumish. Like once it lose that flavor, we on to the next one.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna take it down your way, man. Like, you know, Lil Kiki and Zero and, you know, rest in peace, Fat Pat. You know, they took you on a ride. You know, we used to listen to a lot of Texas music up north, man. But, you know, they took you on a ride. They told you a story. And, you know, you know, when you listen to the album or their body of work.
It put you in that demographic that you maybe couldn't travel to back then.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's why when the East Coast was big and then the West Coast became big and then the South kind of sprouted up, it was all like fresh because they were telling the story that you had never heard.
Mm-hmm.
Now it seems like everybody has traveled to every other side of the town or of America and knows everything. So you got a whole bunch of people passing as gangsters that might not be gangsters or, you know, street poets that might not never have been in the streets.
Exactly.
That's so true. Telling all lies. We being fed lies, y'all, in hip hop. They ain't even rap. I mean, they ain't even been in the streets. They just rapping about it. Especially all these little 14 and 15 and 16-year-olds that's out here rapping. They want that life. Like what hip hop was when we were rapping about it, we was talking about it because it's something we went through. We don't want to go back. We trying to get out of it. They want to actually be there. They want to carry the sticks. They want to be in the hood. They want to do all that.
That's a lie, though.
Go in the hood.
That's a lie, though, because our generation of hip hop was lying too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our generation was lying too. A lot of them weren't doing that stuff. A lot of them were talking about drugs and I agree hip hop started positive, but in the 90s it wasn't positive. The most popular hip hop
but it was packaged better though.
Was it? Or do we just look at it different because we were in that generation?
But think about it.
I feel like
it wasn't as
golden era of hip hop.
It wasn't as explicit in your face as it is now. Like, for example,
we can pull up some lyrics.
We can pull up some lyrics.
Ah, shoot.
But what I'm saying is this, you know, I'm talking about generally speaking.
Yeah.
You know, because like I said, I grew up, I'm a Mobb Deep, I'm a Riot Squad fan, you know, Beans, all of that, you know, and Tragedy, all of that, you know. But, you know, as far as, you know, the way it was packaged, at least the stuff that was on radio, you know, it was,
you had to know. In Vegas, you couldn't even have hip hop on radio till after 8.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
In the 90s, yeah.
Wow, that's a fun fact I didn't know about.
Growing up,
like on Top 40 radio, you didn't have any hip hop. Even Will Smith was played during the day.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
A fun fact I just found out.
Yeah, just found that out. What was the first station out here to play hip hop?
I mean, 88.1 has been playing hip hop for a long time. I mean,
I noticed they with the people and stuff. Yeah, they support the community. We working on it, y'all. We working on it.
Huh. Fun fact.
Man, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but now we here though.
I wouldn't know what to do. I'd have to move out of Las Vegas if I played around in that type of time. Music is everything to me.
It is.
That's how I cope sometimes. That's how I express myself. Music moves me, man. So
what's all energy,
the 90s era is that was amazing. We had Tupac, we had Biggie Smalls, we had X. Nas was king. So for you to tell me that they weren't living that life, that's kind of like a slap to the face because those are some of my biggest artists.
T.I.
But I'm not saying them. I'm not saying them. I'm saying there's a lot of people that weren't.
You talking about? I know Quan talking about rolling down the street, smoking in the dope, sipping on gin and juice. He's talking about NWA and all them when they putting out. You know what I'm saying? You probably talking about that era.
Not even just that. I mean, there's in every era of music, there's going to be people that are doing it for real. Then there's going to be the people that see that it's popular,
about the fraud,
and they're jumping on that.
Yeah.
But to say that Tupac and Nas and all them were just positive, I mean, they talked about raping women and all this stuff. So it wasn't all positive. They had positive aspects to them, and I love that. I mean, I grew up on that music. I love Nas. I love all that stuff. I'll listen to it. But when you go back and really look at the lyrics and read the lyrics and hear what they're saying, to say that was all positive is false because there was a lot of death and a lot of. Say that again?
That wasn't my standpoint that it was positive. I just was saying that they were speaking from what they were experiencing.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So when Pac was shooting police in the ass and shit, that was real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He said he was
shooting him enough for people on the streets.
Wait, he shot the police in the ass. That's what he went to jail for, wasn't it?
but he
Went
shot
jail
him
for a few
because he was
things.
messing with somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. Our Pop was just in and out of jail. This don't make no sense. So y'all, okay, so I guess we got to get to a point where we understand that they're gonna tell their stories. That hip hop artists are gonna tell their stories. It's not necessarily gonna be clean. It's not gonna necessarily be good. It may be rugged and full of negativity that we probably are. But what everybody need to understand is that it's art. It shouldn't be taken to a point where we gotta go and a whole generation under us is just murdering each other left and right because they feel like that's what the hip hop is going for. That's what makes them feel, dope. The stimmies. I mean, I do want radio and everybody else that has platforms to start adding more R&B, adding more positive music, mixing it in a little bit more. You know what I mean? Not just going off what the people want to hear because the people really don't know what they want to hear. It's all about repetition. So whatever anybody heard over and over, they just begin to like it. That's just people. But if we give them more great of a better selection, they will like that too.
Well, let's talk about that. Like we're all probably about the age of 30ish, right?
Why
Late
you want
20s?
women don't tell their age? I don't know.
All right. So we remember probably, I would say, mid to late 90s. I remember when I was little that, I would go from Baltimore to Philly, which is only like an hour away, and you'll hear totally different playlists. You go from Philly to North Jersey, and then to the New York area, the tri-state, whole different playlist. And then go to CT. And, payola was always there. Don't get it twisted.
Mm-hmm.
But when they started the conglomerate and you went from having a bunch of little small media companies to now 4, that's when the change became evident, because now if I go to St. Louis, I'm going to hear the same 10 songs that are playing here in Vegas. It might be a variance, maybe 1 or 2 or what have you, but if I go to Vegas, I'm going to hear the same songs I'm hearing back home. And, like I said before, corporate America, I mean, there's a lot of things into play. I mean, even as DJs, like some of my DJ partners got fired. They were PDs. They got fired for playing what they want. In some states, some markets, they're even canceling mix show.
Wow, it's getting that bad when they canceling mix shows?
This ain't nothing new. It's been that bad. So, at the end of the day, it's that radio obviously is funded by advertisements.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have that stakeholder there.
Mm-hmm.
You have the stakeholders of whomever is on the executive team. So at the end of the day, it's like the music is being the puppet. It's all about, okay, who made a generous donation, what record label sponsored this radio event, So, we got to take all of that into consideration. It could be overcome. It's just that, people just got to understand it is the entertainment business, and you just got to be that much more business savvy than the next person.
That's
But
a great way to
cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that sounds middlemanish to me. With that whole, like, I got to do what somebody tells me because they paying the bills. That sounds like a Derek
But it's
Jackson
what's
and his
happening.
wife scenario.
But it's what's happening. Like we all know that if you want to have your stuff played on, a certain group of stations, there's a certain office you can go to in LA, New York, or Atlanta and make a certain donation, and it can happen.
Mm-hmm. So there's the behind the scene industry of the music industry. It's different from everything else. Like a lot of people think they can just come out and just be an artist. Nah, it's so many politics. It's so much because everybody is getting paid in some kind of way. Somebody is getting paid from something.
But I will say though, your thought process, and it's not too many independent artists that understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I will applaud you because you're doing the first thing is you build in. First, you're making quality music.
All right, Flawless.
And then you also building relationships with the tastemakers.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you got a solid relationship, you'd be surprised what doors a relationship will open that money can't open.
Right. See, you'd be surprised that you came on my show and now you met a whole DJ out here doing it big and he didn't watch no video, and that's what it's about.
So yeah, you definitely you playing chess.
Flawless. With that being said, y'all, that's a great way to end the show. Just right there. I think that is important. Hip hop is important. Everything like what you just said, Amaz. That's super, super, super right on point with what we need to do as far as like, yeah, this is the hip hop industry. This is, and it's different with R&B. It's different in other genres.
It still has its.
It still got the same thing, but it's not as bad as hip hop.
It's not as overt as hip hop is, as it is. It's not as in your face as it is in hip hop genre.
And you always, you know what? That's why I gotta bring you back, because you are so skilled with the history and just all that. Y'all, thank you for coming on the show again at last minute. DJ Amaz, you're great. And we're gonna have him back soon, y'all. We're gonna have him back soon. Thank you for everybody that's been sharing our stuff. Anybody that's following everything. Shout out to Flawless the Don for coming on the show again. And you act like a really good, had great conversation. Like, I see why you was on Man's World podcast too.
You're a smart dude, man.
You smart.
You don't see that much. You don't see it that much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Put your links up there, man. You gotta share your links, man. We gotta know where to find you, your Instagram, all of that.
Yes. And I'm going to be tagging you with some links myself. So thank you for coming on the show, Flawless the Don. I am Molyric, live with Molyric. This is my co-host for today, DJ Amaz. And we about to check on out. So say bye to everybody.
Vegas Hype Media, thank y'all for having me. Flawless the Don across all social platforms. Follow me. Thank you, Molyric, DJ Amaz. Quan 59. We're going to tap in again when I'm in Vegas, bro. That's
no
word.
Doubt. Let's do it.
With that being said, thank y'all for watching the show. We'll be back next week talking about cannabis, healing, and everything else. Going to the next level with the evolution of mankind. I shall see you guys next week, and thank you for tuning in for another show from Ivan Molyric. I'll see you later.
Open up your eyes. Open up your eyes. Open up your eyes.
Different kind of love for myself. It feel good, yeah, it feel good, yeah.